The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young shepherd boy named Leo. Every morning, he led his flock of sheep up the grassy hills to graze under the warm sun. Leo's job was simple but important. He had to watch over the sheep and keep them safe from danger, especially from wolves that sometimes roamed the countryside. But there was one problem. Watching sheep all day was boring. The sun moved slowly across the sky. The sheep barely made a sound, and Leo had no one to talk to. One afternoon, as he lay on a soft patch of grass, an idea popped into his head. What if I pretend there's a wolf? He thought with a mischievous grin. That would be exciting. So, Leo jumped to his feet, cupped his hands around his mouth, and shouted, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking the sheep!" Down in the village, the farmers and villagers heard his cry. They grabbed their tools, pitchforks, sticks, anything they could find, and rushed up the hill to help. When they reached Leo, they were out of breath. But there was no wolf. Leo burst into laughter. "I tricked you! There's no wolf!" The villagers frowned. "Leo, that's not funny," an old farmer said, shaking his head. "Don't cry wolf when there's no danger." But Leo just chuckled as the villagers grumbled their way back down the hill. A few days later, as he sat among the sheep again, Leo started feeling bored. He remembered how exciting it was when the villagers ran up the hill. Maybe I should do it again, just for fun. So he leapt up and yelled even louder. "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking the sheep!" Once again, the villagers heard him. They dropped what they were doing and rushed up the hill, hearts pounding, ready to fight off a wolf. But when they arrived, there was no wolf. Only Leo, laughing so hard he could barely stand. "You fooled us again," a young man huffed. "That's not a game, Leo." The villagers were furious. "If you keep lying, no one will believe you when there's really a wolf," a woman warned. But Leo just waved his hand. "Oh, come on," he said. "It's just a joke." The villagers shook their heads and laughed, muttering about how foolish the boy was. Then, one evening, as the sun dipped below the hills, Leo heard a low growl. He turned, and his heart stopped. There, creeping through the tall grass, was a real wolf. Its yellow eyes glowed, and its sharp teeth gleamed in the fading light. Leo's throat tightened with fear. He scrambled up and screamed at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! A real wolf is attacking the sheep! Help!" But down in the village, the people just kept working. "Leo again," a baker sighed. "He's probably playing another trick." "Let him be," a farmer said. "He's cried wolf too many times." No one ran to help. Up on the hill, the wolf lunged. The sheep bleated and scattered. Leo waved his arms, shouting and stomping, but the wolf didn't run away. It was hungry. Leo ran as fast as he could to the village. "Please," he begged. "There really is a wolf. I'm not lying this time." But the villagers shook their heads. "We don't believe you, Leo," one man said. Tears welled up in Leo's eyes. He had lied too many times, and now no one trusted him. By the time the villagers finally climbed the hill, it was too late. The wolf had already snatched a few sheep and disappeared into the forest. Leo hung his head in shame. "I'm so sorry," he whispered. An old farmer placed a hand on his shoulder. "Leo," he said gently, "when you lie, people stop believing you, even when you tell the truth." From that day on, Leo never told another lie. He learned that honesty is the most important thing, and trust, once broken, is hard to earn back. And so he watched over the sheep more carefully than ever, always remembering the lesson he had learned. And the villagers, they forgave him, but they never forgot.